Hello, hello. Welcome back. Ended up staying an hour over work, but we're here. I was listening back to some of the VODs, and yeah, the volume was way down low. Now YouTube does have some features where it reduces, it compresses or limits rather the audio in post. So I'm just trying to be a little bit more adventurous. Hopefully this means you can listen at the same volume whilst also having, you know, your overall system volume down relatively low. I know that's been really annoying for me if I've been watching like Jorb's videos or something, because he's a very quiet person. I'm a very quiet, like softly spoken person unless I get pretty fired up. Yeah, and yeah, it's not necessarily conducive to like a stable audio listening experience. But that all aside, let's get back into the character. This is an RP diegetic character knowledge only roleplay run of Morrowind, the Elder Scrolls 3. I'm currently playing a character called Dazza. I have had a couple of failed characters along the way, but this one so far has done relatively well. Dazza is a red guard. He's got a sick chopper and a receding hairline. He's a bit of an older fella. And our character roleplay here is that Dazza is an envoy of the Empire. He's a working government man. He has done his time around, for example, the Elsewhere or the Somerset Isles or Valenwood, and he's never made his way to Morrowind in particular. A bit of intrigue and a bit of a scandal or some such got him entered in prison, and he has heard that he's been sent forward to Morrowind on the government's behest, on the Emperor himself's behest. So old mate here takes the job pretty seriously. We're treating the main quest and our time in the Blades with some level of urgency. It's not a huge change of pace for Dazza here, being in the Blades as a spy compared to being an envoy, and already taking a fair amount of politicking into consideration in his day-to-day. What's that mean for him? He is used to very long cross-country trips and very long trips in general. He can take care of himself on the road. He is skilled with restoration and alteration, crucial skills for general athleticism and general cross-country trekking in the wide world of Nirn. And as such, he's not too spec'd to have a heavy armor. It's a medium skill. Medium armor is something that only exists in well, I say only, it exists in Morrowind, it doesn't exist going forward. But he's also got a very, very high endurance because of that, and a very high personality as well. So blessed under the sign of the lady. We take an extra endurance and personality buff there from the lady. Our cover story, having joined the Blades, is that we can trek out under mercenary trips as a member of the Fighters Guild. We can also trek out under a purpose of pilgrimage under the temple as well. The temple favors some skills that we don't really have too much capacity with. But restoration should hopefully carry us a fair way there. And we may very well get some mysticism skills down the line as well. Excuse me. What else we're doing? We did join the Mages Guild because we heard a rumor that they have a mage portal teleportation system. So we heard a rumor that they have that, and so we were able to join the Mages Guild as a result of that information. Diegetic character knowledge only means that if our character doesn't learn something, we can't take it as known information. I've played this game before. I know a lot about what's out there in the world. I'm sure you do as well, dear viewer. But our character Dazza does not. Old mate Daz, it's his first time on Vardenfell. And, it's a long trek in thongs, as they say. So we are currently in the sewer works of St. Olms. We had a bit of a trip with yes, at St. Holmes Canal Works. We had a bit of a trip with a trek out for Telvanni agents with the Fighters Guild, and we had a bit of a trek as well with regards to a tomb. We ended up hearing a rumour in Saint of a tomb where we could collect the Mentor's Ring. And so on that trip to collect the skull for the Necromancer in the Mages Guild, we did also find a justification to go out trekking, have a sleep in the wilds. Ended up finding the Taxman and going through all those juicy early game money quests through Saint. And today we have the Mentor's Ring as well as some decent gear. We collected this dragon scale tower shield from one of the Telvanni agents that we're sent to kill by the Fighters Guild. I believe they might even be Thieves Guild though. And we also have the Pilgrim's Path when we do want to start in our pilgrimages. Let me just read these skill books and make sure they are learned. I don't remember what they're in my inventory for. Pilgrim's Path, Wedding Wraith's Diary, Dance in the Fire. Yeah, they're all good. Beautiful. And today we are collecting a Blades quest. We have to go speak to Adhirnir, and we've heard from some people that we bribed upstairs in St. Olms that she is avoiding the taxman down here in the sewers. So let's have a bit of a hunt for her. I do have a water walking spell now, so we're going to maybe use that water walking here to try and get her out. I failed to cast the spell. I'm still only, I think, 16 alteration after some training. Pius Casades did ask us to level up a bit further. And I almost tried to Minecraft that. I tried to sneak so I wouldn't fall off this edge. I don't know why I thought that would work. There we go. What are you? Nothing? It's just a gate? Yeah, beautiful. We'll take out this rat. But yeah, we're down here to meet Adhirnir. That looks like it'll be her. We've also got water breathing on the cards now as well. So we get a little bit of spending money. Kaya says to speak with Adhirnir. Now let's see if we can get her just a little bit of a higher disposition. Yeah, lovely. We do need to deal with this excise and census agent, so let's head up and do that. I might just hunt around this sewer system slightly better as well, if there's anything to discover while we're down here. And then we'll just pop back up. So long as she's hiding out down here, we want to make sure that she is secure whilst we go and hunt. Because she's the one with our information. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, well, it looks like there is someone over here. We might just check with them if they are hostile. Because Adhirnir has secure information and we want to take care of her without a doubt. Howdy doody. How are you? I don't believe I've seen a red guard with such a grand outfit in some time. Okay, she is static. Okay, beautiful. So she's fine. We'll leave her there. Water walking more off. Hopefully we can get back up. You will notice that my magicka did regenerate. I have always found that non-regenerating magicka in this game mostly kind of just impacts me by requiring me to rest a bunch more. St. Holmes storage. It definitely is like a very unique mechanic to the game. Yes, okay, so we're learning the same information. Well, we're going to go see if we can get rid of him. Yeah, I've always found that the magicka regeneration to definitely be like an intrinsic part of this game. Like a lot of battles do come down to people, you know, duking it out until your opposition runs out of magicka, at which point you can either A, keep ranging them, or B, you both run out of magicka and it turns into a sword rather than spell. Yeah,
Yes,
here he
red guy.
is. I might just catch my breath so it doesn't look like we've just run over here and see if we can get him on side. Yeah, we're going to tell him that she's taking the gondola for the mainland. And thankfully he does like us well enough. He's got some training here as well for sneak, light armor, and speechcraft. Alright, we're a little bit light for it, unfortunately. Yeah, I understand. She didn't know I was coming. He says, yeah, likely excuse there, bud. The magical region does it make those fights slightly different in the sense that we, how do I get out? Oh, there's a ramp over here. Oh, I've got my spell. The spell will raise me above water. There it is. Yeah, beautiful. It does make the spell slightly different in the sense that yeah, your opposition has magical regeneration as well, so they will continue throwing spells at you. But yeah, I mean, realistically, it just makes a lot of the game a lot more seamless in terms of everyday spell casting and regeneration and getting in and out of combat. You know, I remember many times like needing to find ways to go out of town to rest or for all of 6 or 7 magicka before going into new combat. Regardless, the 6th house cult. So Over Here in the Air does know about this because it's about smuggling. Some very smart smugglers are suddenly too busy for their old clients because they have a new employer, the 6th house, who pays very well. This is to do with 6th house idols. We can find a shipwreck of them actually on the east coast if we keep going north of the ancestral tomb where you find the Ring of the Mentor on the Bitter Coast. It's actually the west coast. I think I said the east coast actually, but it's on the west, just as so neat. If you keep going north, you can find a shipwreck with some of these. What do they smuggle now? Yep, this is odd. These smugglers were always loud and bragging. Now they hush up like fat belly kitties full of sweetmeats. This is interesting. Sweetmeats, for anyone that doesn't know, sweetmeats are commonly referred to as organ meats, like tripe and things like that. Cats do like those kind of things. I think cats need quite a lot of liver in their diet. Cat food is supplemented with taurine or something. It's you can't give cat food to dogs. For that reason, it's got a supplement that is there for their cats. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Let's talk about smuggling. It's a big business. The Empire says we can't trade skooma, moon sugar, ebony, dwemer artifacts, exotic Dunma weapons and armor, and slaves. So smugglers trade these things. Smugglers also smuggle grief, sheen, and sujama to avoid imperial tax. Sheen out there avoiding taxes as per usual. And now the 6th Health hires smugglers, although what they want she cannot say. Let's ask about the Nerevarine. That's a silly superstitious. Let's ask about the Thieves Guild. Just a social club. Yeah, let's ask about the cult. It is about smuggling. Beautiful. I think we've exhausted this, and that's great. So we have talked to her. Now we have 2 more people to talk about in terms of this quest line. We have... Oh, we've already discussed Talia. So we only have 1 more person to talk about, actually. So we're going to head to the temple. And we want to speak to Mera Milo. Mera Milo is a temple priestess who works in the libraries at the Hall of Wisdom and Justice. She's a friend, so be careful and don't get her in trouble. The temple is suspicious of outlanders. They wouldn't be happy to find Mera talking with you about religious matters. She'll be easy to spot. Look for the priestess with the copper hair and the copper eyes. Interesting. So we get a description and a workplace. And a name, I suppose. Collectively, that should be heaps. Am I still active? Yes. Now, in the various times I've played this game, I don't think I've ever actually finished the main quest. Done a lot of other stuff in game. Done a lot of Fighters Guild, done a lot of Thieves Guild quest lines. Done a lot of character maxing. Done a lot of jumping over the entire island. But not too much by way of, yeah. I've actually completed the main quest. I think I've avoided Vivek a lot of the time, actually. So, the main quest brings you here a lot, so it's kind of always just sat in my journal. But yeah, today we are playing a character who does value the main quest, so we will do it. Did that take a wrong turn? How do I get down out of here? Maybe my character's not very acrobatic. He's not about to be confident jumping out of here as much as I, as the player, would have him do it. Okay, there is a way down here. Beautiful. Alright, so let's pop over to the temple there and see about meeting up with Mira Milo. I can see a bridge over here. Hopefully it's not too loud with the settings I've just put through. I'll have to check back the VOD again later. If anyone is watching live, do feel free to let me know. But here at the temple, we have the Hall of Wisdom on the left. And we have this asteroid held here in space. Very, very, very close.
Something you need?
Danso Indulas. Now, I am a member of the temple, though I haven't completed my pilgrimage yet, so they hopefully will recognize me as a lay member. Latest rumours: what can kill 2 ordinators before they even draw their weapons? Slit their throats happened right here in Vivek. Must be a sorcerer or a vampire. The office of the watch in the Hall of Justice is worried about sending their own ordinators out after this killer. Ooh. No good. What you got? You got spells? Oh, potions. Cure common disease might be good for me. I already have common disease. Cure. I'll bargain rising force. Yeah, I'll take a bargain rising force. Thank you. Have a. I'll just pay for it. Spells though. Restore spells. Look at that. Cure poison on touch. That could be good. Umpsivy intervention as a spell. Oh, a charm is better for a teleport because it's instant and it can't fail. I suppose if I take this, I can use it to get around comfortably. It's mysticism. I'm level 5. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. So I can use that to get myself around. I won't be comfortable using that to get myself out of combat. I'll still use the scrolls. And if I can find an enchanted item with Umpsivy intervention, I'll use that instead. This is Hall of Justice, so Mira Milo will be in the Hall of Wisdom here on the left-hand side. Midar Aravel, Hall Underworks. Now we're here to... The Great Houses are always fighting each other in the Great House Wars. Interesting. Let's ask some rumours. Oh, okay. So we're hearing about this quest again. 7 victims, all with their throats slit. Yeah, and they've killed 5 Outlanders and 2 Ordinators. There you go. Okay. So there is definitely some quest there going on in the background. General advice to keep your fatigue up. I don't listen to it enough. Did you hear they stuck that dissident priest's guy, Malar O'Mine, in the Ministry of Truth? They can straighten him out in there. Oh, interesting. Oh, the Ministry of Truth is the moon, the asteroid. Library. And, oh, there it is, Mira Milo.
Is there something I can do for you?
Copper eyes, copper hair. I suppose she does. We can't talk here. Sounds good. I'm afraid I don't know anything about a 6th house cult, but I can tell you about the Nerevarine cult. The cult claims the tribunal of false gods, the temple persecution of the Nerevarine cult, the dissident priests dispute the temple's doctrine on the Nerevarine prophecies, the prescribed book The Progress of Truth describes their beliefs. Get a copy of The Progress of Truth for Caius Casades. So we have a bit of a separatist pamphlet here to go find. I fear I'm being watched by the Ordinators. I have read Progress of Truth and it troubles me. I have friends, former priests, who have gone into hiding, so I am bound to come to the attention of the Ordinators. I'm careful, but I'm afraid. I'm no secret agent like you or Caius. Sooner or later, I too must go into hiding. Let's ask about the persecution. It's an Ashland occult, primitive superstition, says the temple. Nerevarines say the tribunal of false gods. I've never understood why the temple wastes so much energy on them. The faithful cannot be shaken by such attacks, and the Ashlanders are just ignorant savages. But since the submission of the temple to the empire and the erosion of faith amongst the Dhamma, the militant wing of the temple is increasingly fierce. Yes. They're very much trying to keep it together, even though their authority has been undermined already. Disturbing dreams. Perhaps you wouldn't know, but the temple regards disturbing dreams as a sign of soul sickness. A sign that the mind is deranged by impure impulses and dangerous feelings. The Ashlanders have many superstitions about dreams. Soul sickness. Madness, insanity. Uncontrollable impulses, cruel and evil deeds. Madness is not a disease as Westerners believe, for if it were, it might be cured by blessings and healings. Soul sickness is a curse of Dagoth-Ur, who sends dark dreams to attack the weak of faith in their sleep. Well, yeah, some of these dreams are definitely from Dagoth-Ur, but much of the madness is also like, what's his name? Jigawag? Wabajak? Who has the Wabajak? The mad god? Sheogorath? Yeah, I think that's it. Sheogorath and his Wabajak is definitely a source of much of the madness in the Isles. Why does the temple persecute the dissident priests? Because they attacks on the temple weaken the faith and leave the people defenseless against the influence of Dagoth-Ur. So Dagoth-Ur is awake and active in Red Mountain. And that's what a lot is going on here. It's an evil, immortal enemy of the Tribunal Temple cult. The temple holds Dagoth-Ur and his hosts accountable for all the evils that beset the Dunmer and Morrowind. Dagoth-Ur dwells in fiery caverns beneath Red Mountain, served by his kin, the Ash Vampires, and by legions of deformed monsters. So this is interesting because he's like a devil character, but he's also like, you know, obviously real. Just thinking if I want to pick up any of these books from the library while I'm here. A deed to someone's house? For 3,000 gold. Ugh. It's crazy. 3,000. The people of Nirn live very different lifestyles. The gods live amongst them. Magic is fully real. They have no notable technologies. Almost everything that's built with any amount of permanence is made from either clay or bone. Which makes a lot of sense. If you've ever heard the why is every fantasy a generic medieval? Well,
Wealth beyond measure.
I suppose the idea is that development out of the medieval period into the Renaissance era I mean, what's technologically relevant for the Renaissance era? The airfoil? That was huge. The airfoil is a kind of sail that made traveling against the winds possible, which, as you might imagine, made traveling the world substantially easier for boat builders. Traveling west in particular, most of the air currents on Earth go east as a consequence of the Coriolis effect. Rather in Canton. When I get back to the foreign quarter to go to Jabash's rare books. So most trade routes historically go from west to east over water, and yeah, the development of the airfoil allowed boats to travel much more effectively from east to west. I suppose that's one of the things that makes the caravel a huge technological advancement over galleys. Foreign quarter, here we go. What else did they have going on? The development of the arquebus, an early proto-firearm, I suppose also characterizes the transition out of the medieval to Renaissance era. This is the Black Shulk Corner Club. Yeah, let's head back to Jabash's. The arquebus were very commonly imported from China. And it was China at this stage. It was, I believe, Qing.
Greetings, Mutsara.
And, yeah, it very much changed the game of warfare. Not as much as people kind of imagine. Helena, I do want to buy. Oh, you've just got security. The weaponry matter, if you want to describe it that way, as long and developing over the entire medieval era. And by the time it reaches arquebus is way down the end. I mean, at that stage, they're introducing some small amount of gunpowder ranged weaponry amongst already like fully kitted out warbow trained archers on field with like crossbow trained infantry. And the cannon, I suppose, is the main development there. But actual handheld firearms did change the armor classes of people quite substantially. If you ever see like the conquistadors, and they're just wearing like a cuirass, like an iron cuirass, and no other kind of armor, there's a good reason. Like, well, they kind of just kept what was high value, gradually getting rid of everything else. And that kind of is where you get the image of like the sword being a very relevant weapon. Some good books here. Let's grab Progress of Truth. I don't have very much gold, so I might have to sell the Wraith-Withing Starring and the Dance and Fire. Yeah, do I want to sell any of these as well? Because truthfully, yeah, for the majority of the medieval period, the sword was not a particularly relevant weapon in warfare, a sidearm, and a very easy one to produce. But of course, anyone with armor was not not managed by a sword to begin with, and so like if you had a single knight with armor in on field, like unless the opposing side had some level of weaponry to deal with that, notably like with pikes or with halberds, or with, eventually gunpowder weaponry, then it was never going to happen. Now there's Progress of Truth. We'll head back to Caius here. Civil Intervention, I am tempted to give it a shot. It will take us back to Vivek for now though, so let's head down. And there's a Salt Strider over here where we came in. Beautiful. Overall, a successful trip to Vivek. It's always kind of annoying to be here. But, yeah, we got in, we got out. it was all around fairly successful. And what time is it in game? 11 a.m. So we're back on the bus before midday. And that's great. Getting out of the city before lunchtime is
We make a
always
special trip just for you.
productive.
Same low price.
Malmora? How long is the trip? In-game
Where would
hours.
you like to go?
5 hours in-game. Okay. That's a fairly long ride. I don't think it's that long if you run. Because what's the trip? The trip is from Vivek through Pelagiad, Fields of Kumu through. Yeah, I don't think it's that long if you run, but I suppose we're waiting around for the Silt Strider to take enough people. Excuse me. But yeah, back on the table here, our next step is maybe to get some more money. I think Caius is going to release us back to our cover after this, because it was a fairly big thing and he's got a lot to go over.
Well met.
Caius, here we go. I have your report. I'll make copies of your notes from Halia and the Progress of Truth. Give me some time and read and digest this. Go, I'm promoting you to Journeyman. You're doing good work. Here are 200 drakes. Go and treat yourself to a new pair of shoes, do some jobs for the guilds or some other freelance work, and just keep your cover story current. Yeah. Well, we are treating our characters' dreams as concerning, because he's a fairly professional, you know, task-oriented kind of fella. And so we are taking his weird dreams as notable. And so I think, yeah, we will head back to the temple and ask about them. I did visit the temple earlier to join. I realized I didn't actually ask them about the dreams. So we'll head back and do that. And then, yeah, we definitely want to take on a quest. We do have an active quest currently going with the Finders Guild. And we do want to get paid for that. So those are our priorities right now. Do some jobs and get paid. So hopefully a job that sends us to a dungeon. Where do we go to ask? Up here, I think. Acrobatics level 10, yes. Now, yes, let's ask about duties. You have to make the pilgrimage to the Seven Graces first, yeah. Dream, soul sickness. Madness is a sickness of the soul. It comes from a lack of faith and a love of sin. How convenient. All this talk of bad dreams and bad omens, superstition, it's just a sign that people have abandoned the temple and fallen into greed and wickedness. Yeah, strange dreams? No, strange dreams is not on the list to ask her about. What about you? Tell us. A little advice? Yeah, bring it, buddy. Just to join the guilds. What spells you got? Cure common disease on self? Free action, cure paralysis. Heal companion can be good as well. And more restores. Okay. Can I ask you about my dreams? Strange dreams. No. Okay. But we have asked about soul sickness and they kind of gave us the you know, the old, you know, abstinence chat, so that's that. Let's check the time. 4 p.m. We got a bit more time. Now I believe the quest that we have going with the Fighters Guild is the code book. Idis Fire's Eyes asked me to get a code book from Satilda at the South Wall in Balmora. So let's head there. Back across the river. Excuse me. And these are two quests in a row where Fire Eyes has had us messing with the Thieves Guild, so she is definitely on track to try and set us up against them. Hopefully we will leave ourselves the option to complete some Thieves Guild jobs as well, if we do need to get into that kind of mix. I don't think we'll have any reason to get into that kind of mix. So Tilda, howdy doody. How are you? Oh, 80. Okay, there we go. Love to see that. Code book. You know about the code book. I don't want any trouble with you, so just take it. Just don't tell anyone I gave it to you. Oh yeah, you love to see that. That's why personality is good. And why bribery is very, very strong. Unfortunately, speechcraft is not too important compared to bribery. I think you do get speechcraft experience though, yeah. I mean, I suppose it is possible I could, just find somebody and just spam admiration at them to try and power level, but it's so tedious. Fighters Guild. That's where we're going. Restocked? No. This codebook, it's here. Have a go. 50 septums. Ugh. Helvain Deseal owes one of our clients 200 septums. Deliver Deseal's debt money to me. She runs a corner club in Suran. She owes Manos Oraleth, one of our clients, 200 septums. Interesting. Unfortunately, it's probably not even worth our time unless we Malaysiad Suran. I think Suran is over here somewhere. Aldaroon to the north. I should ask about where Suran is.
Tidings and good wishes to you, friend.
Debt money? Suran? She owes Manos. Don't go mentioning code books, it's unhealthy. Okay. She really wants to keep this under wraps. Facile here, she's a scout. Let's ask her if she knows anything about Suran. Vardenfell. No, it's not here. What about you, buddy? Latest rumor? Ooh. The Legion gives out good armor to its best recruits. Oh, you love to hear that.
Nice to see you.
I'm going to talk to the Silt Strider. Driver about Suran. Hopefully he can point us in the right direction. Is it the destination? Yes, it is one of his destinations. Love it. There you go. It's on the list. So we'll take the bus overnight and we're arriving at 10 p.m. Beautiful. So we're arriving just in time. Where are we? I keep pressing M for map. Okay, yeah, it is. It is here amongst these lakes. Well, I mean, if we are visiting a corner club, it's the right time to do it. An outfitter. The House of Earthly Delights. We do have a rumor about that place. It's not what we're here for, though. A smith. Gareth Muck Grow Musgub. But I think we might have just been told about him. We've got a pawnbroker here as well. Do we have anything to hawk? Not really. All of our stuff is pretty much kit. A little bit more than half our weight limit at the moment for necessary kit. What are you? Another outfitter? A clothier? And what about you? A trader? Maybe we'll pop in and see what he's got. Ralds Oril. You got anything interesting here, buddy? We've got a steel viper sword. We got a steel broadsword of hewing. Got some interesting books. We've got a Drager helm. We've got glass throwing knives. Unfortunately, nothing I can either afford or particularly want. That's totally fine. Just browsing there, buddy. Window shopping. And we're looking for a corner club. This may very well be it. I am a sleeper, one among thousands. I bring you a message. Dagoth calls to you, Dazza, and you cannot deny the Lord. The sixth house has risen. The sleeping house. He's getting angrier as we're asking him. Okay, buddy. Sudan Trade House? You what, mate? What do we got over here? The Dunmer Temple. Oh, we can just stay at the temple here overnight. So we had a bit of a squiz around town. We could not find the corner club in question. Sir Helvian de Seal in Suran. Yeah, we couldn't find the corner club in question. We are a member of the temple. We can come here and rest up if they have a bed. Okay, maybe back here. Yes. We should introduce ourselves. Let's not be too rude. Yes, what can I tell you about Suran? Sarathram. Arcadian Isles, the green garden of Ardenville, the land of lake and rivers, little farms and grand plantations. Let's ask about the blessings. Let's ask about the ancestors. She's a spell maker. I'm not sure how much spell making I will want to be doing. Overall in this run. We'll see, we'll see. If you're traveling the Isles, be prepared to get wet, or use magic to fly or walk across the waterways. Interesting. And that's kind of what I'm talking about here, and like why Nern is stuck in its time, because like they're not going to build a road, they're not going to make it suitable for, you know, for oxen or for horses or for carriages or for people to walk. They don't care. They just say get good, either fly or water walk. All right. What was the name of the person that we're asking about? Helvian de Cell. Helvian de Cell. No, they're not listed there. Okay, let's just post ourselves down here and get an early start. Can't believe there's no bed. For a pilgrim. A pilgrim. Apothecary. Oh, this is cute. What are you? Oran Manor? Maybe we'll pop in and say hi. Surely they know everyone in town. Ravos Arion. Someone in particular? Navina Ulas, the Grand Master of House Hlalu Council, lives at the manor. What have you got to sell? A dire shard blade. A hunter's belt. In terms of clothing, I'm a bit more interested in constant effects. I would like a constant light effect, actually, if I can. Because I'm thinking it may very well make the viewport a little bit more viewable. This game can be pretty dark, like in terms of luminosity. Bula Galamuk. A warrior. Nerys Atheris found a rogue Telvanni base out in the middle of the Ashlands. Interesting. Avel Manor, Avel Plantation, Grove Bagarat Plantation. And they all specify there are no bridges. It's just how it be. Apparently, it's just how it be. What are you? You're the slave market. What am I looking for? I'm looking for Helvian de Cell in Suran. I must get this debt money. She runs a corner club in Suran. She owes Manos Othriel, one of our clients, 200 septims. I've only seen one club so far, unfortunately, so I'm going to pop our head in and ask if it's the right place. Pawnbroker, Smith. Are you a club? You are a club. Okay. Let's pop in and ask. Yes, you are. To sell debt money. I try and run a respectable business and the Commander Tong keeps asking for this money for my safety. What is it really for? To keep me safe from Orvendren's thugs? That's what it's for, and I'm not paying it. Okay, well we can make a little bit of a deal here. I'll cut you in. Debt money? Alright, you've convinced me. Thank you. Beautiful. I don't know if anyone else has seen him, but I saw some crazy guy wandering around the hills east of here recently. He was all decked out in armor and waving his sword, mumbling about there being no one to challenge him. I would steer clear. Ooh, interesting. That is going to be Umbra. So we do have a hint that Umbra is here in the hills. Now, this is a hardcore character, so I'm going to do my best to not get killed by Umbra. It's a pretty slap chop kind of way to go. Where is the... Are you up here? Is it this way? Back to the Silt Strider? Yeah, Shall we walk back? Shall we walk back? We can take one of our pilgrimage points if we walk back. And we do... Probably not when they take the bus back, unless we want to get back to Balmora and just keep it rolling. Look, we do need to pilgrimage to the fields of Kumu. We are already here. It's been a very low value trip to Saran. We had to pay multiple bribes. And for the bus, ooh. I thought that was Umbra for a second. A cliff racer. Alright, I'll take their plumes. Their plumes worthwhile. Let's dispose of the corpse so the roads are not littered by them. And what should I leave on my bar? Probably nothing. It's all together pretty safe except for those cliff racers. Fucking scaring the shit out of me. Kwama? Nah. Yeah, so we'll trek here to the fields of Kumu. I think I can probably take a Gua on, and maybe even a Kaguri. So we should feel fairly safe. These Dark Elves get away with a lot, I will say. The armistice between the Tribunal and the Empire is very, very, very tenuous. But they do definitely get away with a lot. You would like to see Imperialization go a bit faster. Because thankfully the Imperials are actually against slavery. Which I know, it's crazy. I mean, like, they're the Roman self-inserts. Alright. What do we got here? An ancestral tomb on the side of the road. The Sandus ancestral tomb. Well, we'll leave that be. Don't need to dive into every little thing you see. Just to be a grave robber. We're having a trek here to cover some ground, to map out the plantations, and also to fulfill one of our pilgrimage tasks to the field of Kumu, because there's rarely going to be other chances to get through. It's a Guar up the hill there. Oh, he's coming for me. Okay. Thankfully a very small hit, and we're landing well. Beautiful. Yeah, no, we're fine. We're fine. Bit of Guar hide. Thank you. I will rest up here, I think. Just take a break. I think it should just be 1 hour until healed. Oh, it's 2. Okay. No worries. My maximum fatigue 229 is very high, so it can take a little while to top up. Howdy doody.
You may speak.
Edris Oril, how are you? I don't know what I would have done if you haven't shown up. I've been trapped here by some Kagudi since my friend and I were separated. I became separated from my friend Thorinor when I went off to investigate some sounds I heard. It turns out it was a pack of wild Kagudi near here. They trapped me. You haven't seen them, oh dear. Yeah, we'll try and get rid of them. Although they're such marvellous beasts, indeed. Well, where did he say they were? Where did he say he was? Who is his friend? Any of it? So there'll be 2 Kagudi around here then. Maybe we'll keep an eye out for them and just have a little bit of a peek. That's a crab. Oh, there they are, the Kagudi. Let's adrenaline rush this one, I think. Because these guys are strong. And I'm actually gonna put my half heal on as well, just in case. Okay, thankfully the hit is relatively small. Ah, beautiful. I love having 20 armor. That's great. Because these guys, yeah, they can absolutely tank you. Well, they're relatively close, buddy. You weren't really hiding very far away. They could have just come straight over.
Matsera.
The Kagudi are done. Yes. They are fine creatures when they're not trying to devour you. That is so. Rather dashing looking gentleman. And where's his mate? There's a book. We got something here. Kagudi mating habits. Ah, he was having a gander, was he? Observations made on wild Kagudi in southwestern Vardenfell. Kagudi do not seem to travel in large packs as previously believed. Perhaps they group into larger packs when mating season is imminent. Females seem to be the dominant sex. Males will bring gifts of food in exchange for mating advantage. Males sometimes attacked. Loud vocalizations heard and exchanged, believed to be from males, especially at night. Males do not seem to engage in physical confrontation for reproductive rights. Some posture, no conflicts. All Kagudi display increased aggressiveness during mating. Must be careful not to be seen. Increasingly territorial. Well, there's your problem, buddy. You want your book back? He's trying to play voyeur with he's gone. Is this where it was? Oh yeah, there he is. Your friend. You've met Thorinor. Yes, he and I became separated. Okay, he's asking more about them. Journal's been updated. Kagudi, did you want your book back or not? Okay, I'm stuck with this. Yeah. Well, thankfully he wrote about something other than their dino mating habits, so it's not too sus of a character. Hello? Thorinor? Your friend. Are you not together? Here he is. Hello? You following me? Come on, buddy.
What is this about, friend guard?
I've been able to escort him back. Yeah, beautiful. Let's chat with him. His friend, yes. I don't have much to give you. Take this amulet. Amulet of slow falling. Slow fall for 30 points for 10 seconds. Oh, that's excellent, actually. We have two amulets now. We have the amulet of fast silence and the amulet of slow falling. Slow falling is an excellent one. It's going to help me get around quite well on any of these mountaintops and Dwemer ruins and all things like that. And here we have the fields of the Kumu Shrine. So we do need to pick up some muck. There's a little bit of muck over here, and the information is given to us in the Progress of Truth that we need to give some muck. I have this in-game knowledge. It is conveniently placed for us here, thankfully, to go find it. Failed casting my spell. Heal up, please. Thank you. Water walking. Can we get that successful? Thank you. Looks like we got a crab as well. Come on, buddy. Thank you. Harvested 1 muck. Ooh. Athletics up to 44 and a speed point. So that's the mule mod in action. It changes the leveling up dynamics, so we level up a bit smoother in terms of our stats, and also we don't need to like jerry-rig miscellaneous skills for level ups for stats. We've got 100 points of feather at the moment from the Fields of Kumu Shrine, and that's 1 of our 7 pilgrimages done. We got a cliff racer up there. Well, that's annoying. They'll come down, they'll come down. And thankfully with a long blade we can do pretty well against them, although spear is obviously best. I don't know if there are any one-handed spears in this game. If I find one I might switch to it, because that would be sick. But yeah, my last character I was going to try and go spear and block, as though it was you know, Dark Souls. But, ooh, there you are. But there was no opportunity. You coming down or what? Oh, another Nick sound. Be gone, be gone, be gone, be gone. Be gone. And there's my endurance improved as well. Beautiful. Alright. We'll take the racer plumes. Don't really care about Nick's hound meat. Let's catch our breath though before going in there. Because that's going to be Dwemer ruins over there. Ooh. We do need money. And I do have 100 points of feather. Let's do it. We're feeling good, we're feeling active. We've just crushed a lot of enemies, much stronger than previously anticipated. Feeling very, very, very strong. Here's a Kagudi that we can absolutely trounce. Yeah, see, look at that. Get out. I think maybe, yeah, it would be worthwhile going and poking our head in there. It wouldn't be the first Dwemer ruins we've been into. We did go into the Puzzle Box ruins as well, and that was relatively successful. And we're stronger now, and we have a silencing charm now as well. Whereas we went in against the Dwemer Ghost without a silencing charm. We also have a heal now. We did the last one without a heal as well, so it's all good. Long blade up to 58. Oof. Going quickly. Malagma, Mount Cand, Mount Nabibi. Mount Nabibi. Jesus, these guys are everywhere. Now, how do we make our way into there? Oh, rat. Don't get a disease. Thankfully, we do have some amount of disease resistance as a red guard, I believe. We have resist poison and resist disease 75%. Now, that's still 25%, but it's well on the way. Now there must be... If we do the lap there, I might have to levitate. I do have a rising force potion. I don't have levitate spell learned yet though. Ooh. What are you? An Alet? Let's see how we go. They're trying to poison me. Okay. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. Let's heal up though. Half heal. Nice. Good to get it in one. Okay. We've almost done the lap of this without being able to get in. Vivek, Pelagiad, Balmora. Okay, so this way is, yep, to those waste towns. We've got a Squib. Hello? Scrib? And another Scrib. Oh, here we go. The path has turned around, so we are heading towards there now. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just going to reposition my mic. I've just got it today pointed at the corner of my mouth, so hopefully there's a little bit less pop. Pop. I'll listen to that back and have a look. And I wasn't pointing the direction of the mic in the same direction as chat, so I was either reading chat and my head was away from the mic, or I was looking at the mic and disregarding chat. I mean, it's not as though there's anything in there, let's be real, but it's nice to check. Nice to check. Here we go, another Scrib. We've got some mile markers here. Oh. That's interesting. This is the same. How about that? We have been here. We've been here already. We just did the lap and came around the long way. That's cool. What about you? You're a hell of a big statue. And we're up here on top of the mountain at this stage. Is there anything up here? Just having the old gander. Get a view maybe. Oh. Maybe I can hop. Hop. There we go. There's a Scrib. Worth the trek. I'm paralyzed. Gonna need to get my magic resist up. Oh. That's what was hitting me. I was like, this script's coming pretty hard. Another one. Free training, they just find their way over here. Now the enchant skill, I wonder if I'm getting enchant XP. Very gradually. You know what, it's probably actually from the amulet, not from the sword. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. Yeah, let's not fall off a mountainside. Let's head back. Although I do have that spell Slowfall. It only lasts 10 seconds. What if it takes me more than 10 seconds to slow fall down? It may very well take more than 10 seconds to slow fall down, actually. I do have the Rising Force, so I want to go back in. There were some areas there where I'm going to need... That's a bargain, Rising Force, I've only got the one, yeah. I don't think I have enough to check both. Did I leave anything here? Some mugs. Oh, and another bargain, Rising Force. Yeah, with that I can go in. There are two places I want to check with levitation. Both deep down in the vents. And this place has been cleared out already, so we can equip a torch as well. Here we go. Interesting, is that my shield? My shield's not equipped anymore, is it? No, it's there. It's unequipped. Yeah. That's what I thought. It's going mad for a second there. I believe it's down this way. And tell you what, I'm going to pick up this travel lantern because this is a loud torch. Lantern, thank you. Okay. Now we might pick up a little bit of other stuff in here that I left last time because of its weight and such. Some mugs. Now these cogs are worth money. They're just so damn heavy. I think even with an extra 100 points of feather, they're not really worth it. Now there should be that little bedroom. Yeah. Oh, that's trapped. Heal. Ooh. Don't die by clicking a trap. Having safely cleared this place out, I shouldn't get too complacent. That was 100% just like complacency clicking to open something, even though I knew it was trapped. So, the Hall of Centrifuge. Anything down here for us? Over here maybe? The Cells of the Hollow Hand. I think this is a dead end. Pictures. Beautiful. Yeah, these metal scraps are still unfortunately not worth carrying either. We'll take the tableware though. Yeah, beautiful. That's all good stuff. An armorer's hammer. Let's use that now, actually. We have a lot of potential repairs to make, and when we are back in town, I would like to buy another hammer. Buy some hammers to get skill points. Alrighty, let's head back. Back up a little bit. Down here? No, maybe down here to the left. It's going to be this way. No, this is just where we came in. Yeah, this is just where we came in. Beautiful. Immediately got lost. Down here, go back up. Oh, okay, this is going to take us to the front room. Yeah, this brought us back to the front room. Okay, I took a wrong turn there, I imagine, to end up kind of going down. Let's go through here, Weeping Bell Hall. And you know what? You know what, actually, I think it's going to be this door over here to get to the depths. Because, yeah, this one is the Weeping Bell Hall. Yeah, that door's still trapped, so I haven't touched it yet. No, I'm just going in a loop. Heaven's Gallery. Heaven's Gallery, here we go. And now this one goes down. And we pass the redness. And in here... Ooh. I mustn't have checked that last time. Just skipped a good barrel. There's an unlocked chest with a Cohera. We will take that. We'll sell that. We'll done, all done, all done. You. Just cogs. Just cogs. Land's Blood Gallery. Oh, the spider's back. Interesting. Strength. Strength up. Loves to see it. Long blade skills. Let's catch our breath. Scrap metal. You. Emerald. Oh, let's equip my shield. What kind of hits have you got here for me, buddy? I really want to pay attention to how much damage this deals. It's not too bad. It's bad enough. I wouldn't want to face these in a row. Okay. Thankfully the heal was quick and easy. A locked chest. Yeah. Now last time I was in, I couldn't actually handle this chest. I do have, I believe now, a journeyman's lockpick. Still too complex. Okay. That's a shame. Yeah, some security levels will definitely be required at some point. The deep ore passage. This is where we want to be. Oh, I'm missing way too much. Let's, yeah, just rest 1 hour. Get back my energy. Fatigue. Raw glass. Raw. And wriggling. So here we go. Let's drink one of these Rising Tide potions. A Rising Force, rather. And I think, yeah, so you hold spacebar to rise with levitation enabled. It looks like there might be something up here. No, just like a knobbly bit in the rocks. Some more knobbly bits in the rocks. We've got a spider. Oh, there is a chest up here. There you go. And it has, ooh, Dwemer Greaves. That's good money. And an ornate Dwemer pitcher. Okay. Anything else? I think I just ran out. Yeah, I just ran out. But there is more if we keep going down. There he was. I thought that was crazy for a minute there. I'm like, what's that sound? That's a level up. Where did I just level up? One of the skills just rose. I think, was that long blade again? It was long blade, that's level 60, yeah. So we just gained a level up to a max 82 health, 64 strength. Yeah, this is looking sick. And a level of luck along there, 44 luck. I think we do get... One time, thank you. We do get to use the next Rising Force potion here. We should have enough time to make it up. Just realizing this water is quite loud. Let me know if it's too loud there. Water always seems like way over loud in this game. Let's just rest before we proceed. Enemies nearby. Can I do it over here? Yeah, so it looks like the enemy is ahead. Could just be slaughterfish. Slaughterfish do count. Maybe I'll try water breathing. Is it underneath here? No. Is it up here? It looks like there's really nothing in this water to find. Let's head up the ramp that actually is good for us to walk up. And yeah, nothing of note here. So our next step is to head up. Let's use that last bargain rising force potion. And hopefully we can get fairly far. Ooh, I'm caught on something. Alright, let's keep going, keep going, keep going. There's a long way to go. Hopefully don't run out, don't run out, don't run out. Okay, ooh. Alrighty, we got as high as we could. Oh, don't fall. Don't fall and die. Okay. I do have a potion of slow fall, I believe. An amulet of slow fall. Let's use that. Cool, we'll make our way just down one little boop here. 10 seconds. There is a chest. Ooh. We're being attacked by something. It's a trapped chest. Let's just check whoever's attacking us isn't here. Is that a door? No, no. Okay. There's something down there though. Let's disarm this trap. Trap disarmed. There we go. Beautiful. A dwarven short sword. Good money. Not as I would have preferred something I could equip, but still good money. How far down are we going? One floor down? Yeah, we can take this one for free. Okay, it's just a ghost. One of these guys. I'm gonna actually hit him with a silence because I don't know how strong a hit that can be. Yeah, beautiful. Hit him with that silence. Oh, we're clipping. Sick. And let's get here our heal up. Got a little bit to heal, not heaps, but enough. Alright, is there anything on this floor? No, nothing. Beautiful. Okay. Well, we did what we came here to do, which was search these extra floors, and we did find A, Dwemer Greaves, and B, a Dwarven Short Sword, which is sweet. Can I hop down here? I believe I can go here. Was there any other floors to check? No other floors to check. Let's look to land on the guardrail here. Ooh. Yeah, okay, that was maybe a bit of a jackass move. Oh, there is that extra floor in there that I didn't actually look at. Damn it. I can see most of it, so thankfully I get a sense that it's no good. An acrobatics level as well, love it. Alright. I have a spell here for Civvy Intervention, so let's use it. I think it'll take me a couple of tries. It's only a 15% chance. That just means I expect to get it in 7. 3, 4, 5 in 7. Love it. Let's put on the adrenaline rush. What's the time? 2 AM. It's pretty late. Yeah, let's bunk down. Sleeping in the bed for the first time in a while. Gonna have a little bit of a sleep in, I reckon. In your dream, a tall figure with a golden mask greeted you, saying, "There are many rooms in the house of the master. Be easy, for from the hands of your enemies I have delivered you." It seemed you had died, and you could see yourself laid upon a table lit by candles. But with your own hands you touched the figure, and the figure drew breath and opened eyes and rose from the table. Then the room was gone, and the world filled with light, and you awoke. Oh. That's not what we hope to see, typically. Got a lot of enchanted gear here, Jesus. Heavy ebony shields enchanted with feather on use. cast on use. Any static abilities? No, we do have here a Velothi helm. Good stuff. I can sell him some. I can sell him all of this. What's he got? 750 gold. You know what, buddy? I think I will just let you take the max there. Because yeah, you capped out. Oh, give us one of these goblets. Give us one of these. Give us one of these. I want the mercantile XP. And he can enchant for us as well. So we may very well use these enchanting services in the future. Currently we're sitting with 1100 gold, so we can get a little bit of training done. It would be excellent today to oh, we woke during the middle of the night. Interesting. Yeah, we woke up, that dream interrupted our sleep and we woke early. So it is 3 AM in game time. We can wait for an apothecary. We can go to the Fivers Guild. Yep, we'll show our face in the Fivers Guild. And, you know, it'll look like we've come in the middle of the night doing well. And if either's Fire's Eyes awake, we can report our, yep, they're all awake, because they always are. Yeah, she wants that debt money. Here it is. And we have a bounty for the Orc Dura Gra Bowl. He's an outlaw living openly in a house here in Balmora. I have a contract here that says 250 septims are yours if you bring her to justice.
Welcome, friend.
Interesting. Well, it's the dead of the night, and if we're going to go assassinate somebody, we might as well do it in the dead of the night. Let's, maybe ask, are you a dreamer, Landris Balal? Yeah, you're a dreamer. Let's, not spend too much. Yeah, mate, yeah, I'm trying to get away. Bloody Drew aggro. Going to tell me all about his cult. Vori's house. Kali Ra's house. Tasia's house. Did she mention? It's just a bloke. In that he lives in a house. Okay. That's, I suppose, on the way to information. Dura Grabol, is this it? This looks... Yes. It looks familiar. Alrighty, Dura Grabol, how are you? You probably should lock your doors, mate.
Beyond the cities, friend.
Dura Grabol, yeah, what? You're wasting my time. I would very much like for you to attack me. You've chosen your own death. I got it in one. Okay. Are you coming at me? Hello? I still don't like you and I still don't want to talk to you. Okay, that's why I'm taunting you. I thought that was a taunt success. Alright. Maybe we'll try and raise a little bit. Okay, I'm listening. And then taunt. Nah. Oh, 31. Yeah, lost. Okay, I'm listening. Go on. I have to slow this down slightly. Oh, I skipped it. As I said, slow down slightly. Oh, did it again. I don't know what I'm expecting to get here. They're not going to let me taunt either. Yeah, look, mate, I have a contract for your life. Yeah.
You grow weak. You are a fool to
Yep.
fight me.
Yeah. Ah. Well. It was definitely worth the effort to try. Anything of note? Not really. Not really. Just regular day-to-day wares? Yeah. The door? So your house is really one big stairwell? So 1, 2, 2 landings. A storage space the size of 1.5 landings. Although you can actually use it. This is a landing with a swinging door. So you've got like this little space here and maybe it's this space here. Same there. What's on the ground floor? You can't even fit in the table and chairs. How is this a 4-story single room apartment? I can't believe it. Alright. Well, it's a very interesting Fighters Guild quest to send us to conduct an assassination in the middle of the night. Maybe it's a little bit more attention than we would have liked to have hoped, but they are legitimate jobs on behalf of the guild. And so we are progressing our reputation as members of the guild, which is a good cover for our spying. Yes, yes. Debt money orders. Okay, well, how about you advance us then? Do we have to ask every time you want to raise? Sometimes it's nice to just be recognized. Idis? Think about it. Perform more duties. Well, yeah. Okay, I'm looking for a job. I don't have orders for anyone under the rank of Protector. Find out what you need for advancement. The guild stewards of Vivek City, Sadrith Moor, and Aldrune. Might have some work for you in the meantime.
You choose to share your time with me?
What am I after here? A little bit of training wouldn't go astray.
Most tourists I've met. I like that.
Heh. I like that. Can you sell me some hammers? Yeah, what are these worth? Yeah, let's do it. 135, how about it? Yeah, thought so. Alright, let's repair this up and hopefully get a level. There's a level. Ooh, nice. Armor up to 21. What else we got going on here? We are carrying a little bit of extra stuff, so we maybe want to go to an apothecary. She can train us in block. Oh, we're actually starting to outclass her. Do we want a little bit of block? No, we're well on the way. Well on the way. And Ashfat, Hashfat, Fat Haj. You already gave me the joy of puzzle box? Yeah, I'm here to chat with you about other stuff, mate. Dagoth the Traitor. The key to lower Arkanthand. Here's a Dwemer key made according to the instructions I found in the puzzle box you brought me. I have no idea what it's good for. Take it back to Arkanthand and you might be able to find the lock it opens. Well, that's actually just where we were. I don't know if there being any door that's not open.
What can I do for you?
A key to lower Arkanthand.
Please.
You got training for me as well? Block hand to hand, yeah. Okay, oh, it's got a new Morrowind history. If I click training and then done, new Morrowind history? No. What about you? Block and spear and athletics, which were outclassed. Okay, yeah. I mean, my next training probably is going to be... what looks good? Yeah, maybe just more restoration or alteration. Although I should probably buy some spells next, actually. It would be nice to buy a spell of levitation. Now that we've found out how useful it was to have those 2
Go ahead,
potions.
Outlander. What do you need?
Anything in here for us? No, we've already cleared that out. Do you sell spells at Galbadia? You do enchanting, you do training. Let's barter with you first, though. You've got some good weapons. Spear of Light, Iron Flame Sword. A Devil Cephalopod Helm. Bound Querus. Restore Fatigue. Summon Skeletal Minion. Damage Fatigue. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe just buy some crap from me. You want this book from that weirdo? And yeah, we don't actually have much to sell, do we? Alright.
Interesting. Go on.
A couple of other mages in here, I think. You know alteration? Can you teach us levitation? I'll ask about the false incarnate. Hell yeah. The temple refers to any demented imposter who claims to be the Nereravine as the false incarnate for their own protection. A girl child named Peakstar has died, but it produced no body, and skeptics are suspicious of the temple's claims. She is the most recent case of a person claiming to be the Nereravine. It's a girl and a child named Peakstar. So they've reported that she's dead. Now this was 30 years ago.
Not what I expected.
I forgot to
I trust.
check her spells. Now, so the Peakstar, other people have reported she was about 30 years ago that she was claiming to be the Nereravine. So she'll be maybe around her 40s. Strong feather. Resist spell absorption. Spell absorption is very powerful, but I don't know how much I'll be using it up until I get much higher level of alteration. What about you? Fuddle, poisonous touch, shock, bound items. What about you, buddy? Have you got teleportation? Who's willing to teach me how to fly around here? Spells. Levitation. Levitate 10 points for 30 seconds. That's what we're after. Alright.
What do you think about
Now, Caius Casades has told us to go develop for better reputation in the guilds. We can work on the Mage's Guild here, or we can keep going with the Fighter's Guild. I think I'm happy to leave the Mage's Guild as simply there for the Mage Network, and stay a lay member from a roleplay perspective. Stay a lay member just to use the just to use the bus, as it were. And we're actually going to go to the temple. We're going to make a pilgrimage, I think, to get the lay of the land, and also to try and find some something worth selling. Are you open, Nalcaria? Yes, beautiful. I've got some stuff I do want to sell here. It is heavy and expensive, so please take it. Anything she wants to sell to me? No, not really. How about that? Yeah, beautiful. So let's consider where to go on a pilgrimage. We can read about it in the Pilgrim's Path. The pilgrim must visit each of the shrines of the Seven Graces. Each site, the pilgrim must stand before the three-sided stones, the trilith, and read the inscription. So we've done the Fields of Kumu. Next is to Stop a Moon, the Shrine of Daring. Now this one is in Vivek, I believe. And the Shrine of Daring, yeah, in the city of Vivek in the Temple District. There's also the Shrine of Generosity, also in Vivek. The Puzzle Canal, also in Vivek. And then the Mask of Vivek. Near the altar is Vivek's Ash Mask. So this one is in Nisus. Yeah, the Shrine of Justice is gathered within the Nisus Temple. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head to Nisus, and we're going to... yeah, see if we can find anywhere to make some money as well. Do a bit of raiding, because we would like to continue improving our skills. We can take the bus to Nisus, I believe. There is a more expensive trip that will take us there.
Why walk when you can ride?
I agree. Alderoon. Oof, there is a storm here in Alderoon. That's not good. So we would just be going straight up adventuring to walk west here. I think if we talk to him again, we can travel to Nisus. Yeah, we can. Mate, yeah, I'll take the connection. Let's head over.
Just for you. Say no.
Howdy. Thank you, driver. Thank you, driver. Now we've come to town for the attraction. We have enough money to get back, thankfully. The last time I came here, I didn't have enough cash to get back. Telling us about some specific places, and he tells us about Hetman Alberwina's hut close to the temple. She's the village Hetman. The mask of Vivek at the temple. Yeah, beautiful. We also learn here some rumours. Have you heard what Billis Andram is saying? The smugglers on the West Gash coast. Yes. An old Veluthi tower lies under a natural arch to the northwest built into the bluff. That can be something we check as well. Maybe we can, yeah, Alamawi hut. Have you got anything good? Nah, it's all pretty crap. All very generic. Here we go. Here in the temple, they have for us.
What do you see?
Zanmilk, how you doing? Weapons are less effective when they're worn out. Crazy. Okay, what do you got? You got potions. What spells you got? Anything I should know about? A blood gift. Some restore spells. Stamina. Stamina's a good one. Where's oh, over here. Asib Namu, how you do? Little advice from a local: don't go poking around that old Velothi tower. The renegade Telvani wizard Baladas Dem Nevani lives there. Ooh, interesting. I wonder if I can take him on. What do we got here? Let's get ourselves the rock. The willpower. And let's get ourselves the grace as well for endurance. Love it. The mask. The mask will be upstairs. Upstairs. Yeah, here we go. Would you like to donate a potion of cured disease? Yes, I will. Alright, that's two of the locations. The ordinators are here, and here's the mask. The Vivek Ash mask. Beautiful. Yes, how do you do? You're an ordinator. He's talking about it like it's a very far away, like he's not standing in it. I suppose that's what happens when all the ordinators have the same brain, unfortunately. Yeah. Bit of amazing here, but we can come out. Yeah, while we're in town, I did come up this way to look for a bit of an adventure, but let's go take on this old Velothi tower, Arvis Drellin. Now, I think if I recall correctly, the place isn't too bad. And the last time I was in here, I had some trouble because I was playing at a much higher difficulty setting. We've got a rat down here. Up to us. And ooh, 4 raw ebony. See, this is what I'm here for. Cash me up. Anyone in here? Empty, empty? Yeah, it's empty. Okay, and gotta be very careful for traps, gotta be very careful for summons. A bedroom with a rat. We have the Wolf Queen Book 5. Personality. Oh, Speechcraft up to level 32. Love it. There's the summoning room key. We've got a locked chest and a locked closet. have a go. Hopefully we can get a little bit of security experience here as well, because I'm still stuck at level 16. Grave Ward Amulet. Oh, a summon. Very nice. Anything in the table? No. Alrighty, well. The rest of the tower heads up. And yeah, there's a shadow there of a Daedroth, which is not necessarily what you want to see. Is anyone around this way? No, we just looped. That's fine. I do just want to clear him out. How about you in here? Nothing? Love to see it. Something in the closet? Nope. Something in here? Skelly bones? 2 skelly bones? Hello? Ooh, ooh. That's a little bit more damage than I was hoping for. Let's get a half heal through. Having some decent restoration is very, very, very happy for me. Iron Halberd. What do you got? Iron Battle Axe. Yeah, those are fairly substantial weapons. A trapped chest exclusive restore speed. That's good for sale. Good for sale. Right Gauntlet of Horny Fist. Nice. Alright, let's disarm these. Right Gauntlet of Horny Fist. Did it say horny or thorny? Let me double check that. No, it says... Incredible. Okay, I can do the level 35 lock. Now this is fairly high. I think 40 is currently too complex. We got it. 100 gold. Nice. This one's almost spent. Ah, it's used up. Okay. Oh, there's those fists we were talking about. Hide those bad boys. People get the wrong idea. Security up to 17. Oh, Jesus. Dwarven mace, diamonds, emeralds, pearl, and gold. Yeah, we're going to G that up. This mace is excellent if I had any blunt armor skills. I do not. Let's head up. I think ahead of this Daedroth business, I'm going to wear the Grave Ward Amulet, and I'm going to prepare to summon the skeleton just on the rip to draw threat. Because I genuinely don't know level 50. I genuinely don't know if I'm going to be able to take it. Trap disarmed in 1. Beautiful. Let's try scroll. Unlocked. Grave Ward Amulet. Now let's equip our Adrenaline Rush. Can I? Hey. Hey, buddy. Goofy looking fella. Oh. Big poison bombs. Can I silence him from afar? Amulet Far Silence. Okay. He got my shit. Okay, that was... Okay, these are hits. These are hits for sure. Don't die. Just stay topped up. We can kite him. Just stay topped up. We can kite him much faster. Yep. It's because he's not silenced. Oh, okay. Staggered. Oh, and the block. Oh. Oh. That was not what I want to see. Someone up there. That's the Telvanni wizard. Let's get our silence out. I really need this to land. Is he just going to come straight for me? Are you going to come straight for me? What do you reckon, buddy? Okay, he will chat. This is my home. Why do you come here? Ari, speak up, Nissus. Everyone here leaves me alone. That's how I like it. What do you reckon? You feeling a bit chatty? Yeah, beautiful. Okay, that's 80. Disappearance of the dwarves. It was unfashionable amongst the Dwemer to view their spirits as synthetic constructs, 3, 4, or 40 creational gradients below the divine. What does that mean? It was unfashionable amongst the Dwemer to view their spirits as synthetic constructs, 3, 4, or 40 creational gradients below the divine. Okay, so they didn't like thinking they were below gods. During the Dawn era, they researched the death of the earth bones, what we now call the laws of nature, dissecting the process of the sacred willing itself into the profane. Dissecting the process of the sacred willing itself into the profane. I believe their mechanists and tonal architects discovered systemic regression techniques to perform the reverse, that is, to create the sacred from the deaths of the profane. Okay, so the study of the earth bones, which is the corpse of the dead god Lorcan. So in studying the laws of nature, which is the nature of the body of Lorcan, they dissected the process of the sacred willing itself into the profane. So in this context, profane, I think it means similar to the mundane. As in like of the earth, or in this case Nirn, of Nirn. So Baladas is saying that he believes that their mechanists and their tonal architects here being like a bit of a Song of Iluvatar style reference, like Songs of Creation, discovered systemic regression techniques to perform the reverse, create the sacred from the deaths of the profane. Okay, so this is like warlock kind of stuff, right? So from the deaths of earthly things, creation of a god. As the Dwemer left no corpses or traces of conflict behind, I believe that generations of ritualistic anti-creations resulted in their immediate but foreseeable removal from Mundus. They retreated behind maths, behind colour, behind the active principle itself. That the Dwemer vanished during the conflict with Nerevar and the Tribunal is merely coincidence. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's a sensible interpretation, I think. Generations of ritualistic anti-creations resulted in their immediate but foreseeable removal from the Mundus. Yeah. So look, they're conducting some generational high magic, kind of the opposite of what the Dunmer do, right? Because the Dunmer have ancestor worship, and here the Dwemer are saying they're going to turn their lives of Mundus into godliness. And the lives that they're giving up are their futures, right? Their descendants. So thematically opposite there to the Dunmer's ancestor worship. When the Dunmer followed Veloth to Morrowind, there were many warring clans with no law or leader in common. One Dunmer warlord, Nerevar, had the ambition to rule over all the Dunmer. In that time, House Dwemer were great enchanters, so Nerevar went in secret to the Dwemer smith, asked for an enchanted ring that would help him. The ring gave it to her great powers of persuasion. For safety, it was enchanted to instantly kill anyone who wore it except Nerevar. What type of death is that? Instant. The ring was called Moon and Star and helped Nerevar unite the various clans into the first council. Later, however, disputes over the religion divided the council, with House Dwemer and House Dagoth on one side and all the other houses on the other. Dumak and Dagoth invited the Orc and Nord clans to allies and held Northwest Morrowind, while Northwest Morrowind is on the border of Skyrim. While Nerevar mustered the other houses and nomad tribes to march and meet the Dwemer Dagoth Westerner forces. The armies met at Red Mountain, a Dwemer stronghold. The Dwemer were defeated, terrible sorceries were used, resulting in the utter extermination of House Dwemer, House Dagoth, and their allies. Nerevar died after the battle and his ring was lost. Nerevar's alliance survives in Morrowind's ruling political institution, the Grand Council. Moon and Star. The enchanted ring, one clan under Moon and Star, as the Ashlanders call it, was forged for the hero Nerevar by the Dwemer sorcerer priest Kagranak, and blessed by the Daedroth Lord Azura. The ring gave Nerevar supernatural powers of persuasion and indisputable proof of identity, since any other who tried to wear the ring would be killed instantly. That's convenient. Perhaps would you like to join House Telvanni? Go to Sadrith Mora. Mate, you're a very interesting fella. You've got me, you kind of got me on board there. If this is the kind of shit that you're thinking about. Alteration skills. Anyway.
I'm never too busy for a good talk.
Sithis. Before him was nothing. The pig children. Restoration skills. Love that. That's a level. You sense yourself more aware, more open to new ideas. You've learned a lot about Morrowind. It's hard to believe how ignorant you were. Up to 87 HP. That's huge. 91 endurance through here. We've got a couple of modifiers on the moment, though. Thankfully, Lady's Grace does help our XP per level. Book of Dawn of Dusk. Vampires of Vardenfell. Are you going to kill me, Shock Centurion? No, you're good. You're chill, you're chill. Master's Gear. Alrighty. So it turns out we weren't coming up here to storm the abandoned tower. He actually does just live here. And that dastardly Daedroth is actually just there for his personal protection. Tell you what though, we got a lot of levels. Although I did end up... no, we'll sell the gems, we'll sell the ebony, and we'll end up money. I think, yeah. Yeah, we'll end up cash. Yeah, we only spent like $50 on bribes. Paying a little bit of recompense for killing his houseman. Who can we sell to? You maybe, Zeba? You got a rumor for me, buddy? Smugglers on the West Gash. I mean, we could go looking for these smugglers. Yeah, I mean, that might be the way to go. That might be the way to go. What about you? You're a general trader? Yeah, Shulky's a general trader. She will buy most things. She only has 400 gold though. Do you want to hold on to some diamonds? I think she might. Yeah, so maybe the way forward here is, yeah, just either A, head down the coast, or B, head to Alderaan. I think I'm not entirely prepared to head inland just yet. I think I want to head down the coast for now. Let's see if we can cash out anything else. A little bit of advice? Yeah, of course. Check with General Darius. Let's see. And you've got gear. Ah, nice. And armorer's gear as well. Right hand of Horny Fist. I cannot believe it. So I'll sell you this Dwarven Mace though. What do you reckon? 195 for it? Yeah, beautiful mercantile up to 18. Love it. Getting a lot done. Still have to sell this ebony. I might need to go to an apothecary to actually sell this ebony. Who are you over here? General Trader? Madak Trade House, yeah. Madak, will you handle ebony? Little advice. Merchants know when you steal from them, he says. Yes, he will handle ebony and pearl. And he will sell me some probes as well. Which I feel like I definitely want a few more probes. Because I am running into quite a few things. And some lockpicks as well. Yeah, sure. Cost. Come on, man. Come on, man. Okay. We got away with it. Is that everything we need to handle? Yes, it is. Let's head out the gate this way. We're going to maybe not send all the way down, but what we're going to do is we're going to get close enough down that I can use Zivy intervention to get to Balmora, I think. So it will be a fair way down the coast. And immediately, like, there is something over there, so let's go check it out. And slow fall down. Alvalothi, cool. Oh yeah, we can head to Cool. We can get a boat from Cool. Water walking. Fail. Got it. So what are you? Just thinking it's 8:45. There's a stream that I like to watch that's normally at 9, so we might wrap it up relatively soon here. But we've got the Shrine to Saint Veloth. City Restoration. Ooh. Restore attributes all the way. Love to see it. You're locked. I feel like the music is too loud. Again, every time. Music's so low though. Okay. And we're filled with flies around here. That's how it be. Let's prepare just to see skeletons and no. Alright. So that is just on the floor. Alrighty, what are you? Steel longsword. Scamp. Yeah, cop it, buddy. Cop it. Scamp skin. Another locked door. Let's just keep the one going. Yeah, we definitely got the scamp in there. There's a success. Nice, very clean. 36 lessons of Vivek. Ooh, athletics. That's a big one. That's a good one right there. Anything in the urn? No, skill in here is so worth it though. That's great. Let's head down. Maybe we'll see something of note. Maybe we'll see something worth killing. Scamp? Yeah, just another scamp. Nice. What are you? An extravagant ruby amulet and a trapped urn labeled D. Bryant. Okay. Let's do it. Used up. I'm glad I bought more probes. This is good security experience, actually. Come to think of it, because there's a couple in here, and another level 20. Used up. Okay. There's those horny fisters. Get those dogs away. One more. Nice. St. Veloth again. Then Stagma's Ring. A constant effect resist fire, frost, and shock. Amazing. And I do have a ring slot actually as well. Take that extravagant ruby. Maybe to enchant it down the line. Restore health. Sure, it's a little thing. Heavy soul gem. That's totally fine. Alright, so that is, yeah, that's superb. Resist fire, frost, and shock. So those are the elemental magics. Unfortunately, they don't... Oh, another athletics level, and speed went up. Speed level 44. Very nice. Unfortunately, the elemental damage types don't really cover that much of why magic is concerning. Magic is concerning because of like damage damage fatigue, damage strength, you know, burden, things like that. Sorry, I just got a message on my phone. Let me check it. Someone on the work teams tagging at everyone. We work shifts. You shouldn't tag at everyone. It's just basic politeness. Oh, really? It's my fault for having it on my phone, but if Teams isn't on my phone, how am I going to step away from my desk to go to the servo and buy a sausage roll for lunch? Long blade up, strength up. Love it. Strength is getting high, man. 66 strength here. Oh, that's a pretty... Oh, don't die. Oh. Oh. I should have hot switched there to slow fall. To slow fall. I need a slow fall amulet. So I can hot switch to it without cast time and chance to fail cast. That's what I need. Oh. Just freaked my own shit out. Nix Hound. Hello Nixie. How you do? Okay, I'm gonna heal up. What's my half heal? Half heal. Everyone kept telling me there aren't any bridges around. There's a bridge right there. There's a couple of bridges. There's like 5 bridges. Somebody's keeping this connected. They've been going for their morning run. They want to keep it connected. What about you up here? We have a roadway with... Oh. A mine. A worn cavern door to Palin's Sour. Let's rest before we go in. Interesting. How long am my adrenaline rush? My adrenaline rush isn't there yet. And there are enemies nearby. Oh, it dropped me a fair way into the cave. Okay, we can do it without adrenaline rush. That's fine. I will just be prepared to bounce. What are you? Scamps. Oh, they're weird little scampy shapes. Against scamps with barrier? I don't... Oh, I can't actually cast that. Oops. Okay, well they're all in a line, and I've got full fatigue, so we should be fine. 1. 101. Yeah. Sorry, boys. The scamps, they do kind of seem like the little lost boys of the game, don't they? They got a couple of victims down there. Ooh, Daedroth. He's going to cast at me, isn't he? Silence. Resists. Miss. Resists. Buddy, what are you doing to me? Okay, let's try and... Can you ascend here? Can you ascend here? You can't convincingly ascend here? Can I stab you in the face? Ogrim? Okay. I want to take 1 hit to see what it's like, but I'm worried that 1 hit might be enough. Okay, no, he's up here. He's up here. Okay, I think I'm doing fairly well, actually. I think I should be okay. If he's taking this much damage at his sides, maybe I don't have too much to be worried about. He's having a pathfinding error? Okay. That is lucky for me. Jesus. Okay. Oh, he heals fast. Okay, he hasn't swung at me yet, which is kind of concerning. Because maybe I'm meant to take him on at range. That's a long blade skill. Don't bait me, buddy. Don't bait me. Where are you taking me? I really just want you to get down. Okay, it's two more, one more. Okay, my damage, yeah, is just not happening. It's so tanky. Ooh, okay, this thing is scary. Thankfully, he did not swing at me. Some kind of pathfinding error. A Daedra skin. The Daedra heart. Let's get you out. I don't want to see you. Ooh. Trapped chest. I recall. The scroll of elemental burst. Love it. Some levitation. Is levitation good in here? It's not. It's not. It might be good in another room though. We got a bed to sleep on. Some scrolls. Dispel, cure common disease, fortify personality, calm, and invisible and livid. Oh, Windwalk is huge. Thankfully I can sell those as well actually, so that's good money. Disarm, oh, got the disarm in one as well. 35. 35 is about as high as a lock level I'm going to be able to actually handle. Yeah, and that's why I'm burning through my lockpick. Where's the... Ah, here it is. One day. Okay, that's almost 2 lockpicks now. Worth of, Okay. Yep. That is actually 2 lockpicks now. Hopefully there's something decent here. I mean, look, it's protected by an Ogrim. Thankfully we got to bug him out, but it's still protected by an Ogrim. I really want to increase my agility, actually. I think, so agility scales every 5 points of agility is an extra percentage point to hit your attack. Oh, there we go. Slow fall, oh, it's spoiled. Nagasta. Oh, let's read that. And corpse preparations. And bargain restore strength. Sure. Alrighty. I totally forgot about my skilly little minion for that Ogrim, actually. I totally could have used it to hold threat. Actually, though, maybe the pathfinding bug would have gone away. Large iron cauldron. Yeah. This is some hobbit shit. Yeah. Steel dagger. Hannon's wake. Yeah. 2 parts blood of traders, 1 part heart of Daedra, 1 part mixed bitter greens, petals, void salts, green lichens, bone meal, moon sugar, flynn. Large ebony albanic, heat fire fed by bones of traders, they're burning the bones. Condense the vapors into a large ebony flask. Jesus, what the hell are they making? The wake was considered a great success as the beverage killed a great many guests. And thus Mordrin Hannin was supplied with companions in the next world. Yeah, you guys are having a bit of a time, hey? Dead smuggler. Scamps have some ideas, man. They have some ideas. Here's the rest of them. Steel spears in the fire. Oh, okay. And this is his throne. This is his Shrek moment just here. What's he got? Sujama skooma. Gonna have to be careful about where I take that. It is worth good money though. Maybe I can sell it to a Jira. A Viper Bolt ring. A bracer, more skooma. Ooh. Beautiful common soul gem. A ruby. Yeah, we are definitely getting cashed up in here, which is great to see. Can I cast my levitate? I don't have enough magicka. My intelligence is too low. I can't believe I've done this. Is that a Dwemer tankard? It's still got tankards lying around. I think my rising force potion is spoiled. What about if I jump? Is this chest? Okay, the chest is open. It's two-handed spear. It's not worth enough to worry about. Fortify intelligence, personality, lightning shield. I'll take you. I'll take you. I'll take you. What else is up here? Potion. Lightning shield potion. Okay, just some guff. Okay. Okay, and there's one more room over here. Let's find out. Let's change to a spell I can use. You're off cooldown. Or on cooldown rather. Let's change to a healing spell. Now I am definitely expecting to see more Daedra down. Oh, it actually opens up twice again. We got a boat. We've got a bit of an underworld situation going on here. Resin. Toad soap. Scamp skin. Ooh, I'll take this because it's expensive. A large chest with a little bit of gold. A crate with 5 bottles of brandy. Nice. Scroll here of opening. Ash salts. Ash salts are worth grabbing. A chest of gear with a common soul gem. A chest of gear with ebony fire salts. And a potion of restore strength, an exclusive level potion. Another bracer for the kit. Another brandy. A quality potion. And a ring of transcendent wisdom. Fortify conjuration. Very nice. More moon sugar. Ooh. Now where are you going to go? Down here. Anything under the water? No, but we do have a door here. Alright, let's find out. A stone cavern door to the West Gash region. Fish? There are fish in here, I think. Yeah. Thankfully, I can hit them really easily with my level. Let's activate water walking. Get me above the water, please. Beautiful. And what have we got here? We got a viciously clawed dead smuggler with an arrow of wasting shard. Crazy. Some probes. Barrels. More gear. Love it. Should have just clicked take all. A shield or moon sugar. Another scroll of unhinging. Another viper bolt ring. A mage ring. Hey, that could get me to cast something actually. Thank you, fire salts. More. Love it. This was great. This was great. All those rumors to follow the smugglers was great. It was pretty hectic fighting that Ogrim, but it was well worth it. Let's get ourselves just back up onto land. And with that, I think I'm going to call it an evening. Let's just save before the game carries me on much further. Wow. Yeah. Thanks anyone for coming along for the ride. I think I'm going to call that an evening. Got a lot done with our character. Started our pilgrimage. Got 2 sites visited, the Ash Mask and the Fields of Kumu. Progressed a little bit in the Fighters Guild line. Stacked ourselves up with a good amount of skills and a good amount of cash, especially long blade skills and athletic skills, which will definitely help do a lot of exploring. And we really got a lot of the regions uncovered and kind of tracked out. So feeling a lot more confident with this character, feeling a bit stronger and stronger and stronger every day, and have a huge health pool now of almost 100 hit points. So the risk of getting one shot by stuff is getting weaker and weaker and weaker. Took on Aldvelothi and Nisus, took on the Smuggler's Den, delved back down into the Dwemer Ruins, so a lot of dungeon diving, and yeah, we got a lot of value here. An excellent little resistance ring, not as good as it could be, but certainly worth having around, and a lot of these cute little trinkets to carry along as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Keep going tomorrow with another one, and yeah, like and subscribe. Cheerio, bye.